Connected. User was moved out of your channel. Channel switched.
Good morning, good afternoon.
Hi, Tim.
No, Tim.
Hello, Tim.
Hey, Tim.
User disconnected from your channel. User entered your channel.
Good evening.
Hi,
Richard.
Richard.
Oh, Richard.
Hi, Richard.
Yeah, Richard.
No.
Server's up.
Thank you.
User joined your channel. User entered your channel.
Good morning.
Hi, John.
Hi, John.
Hi,
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 Brian.
John.
Hi there,
User
Brian.
joined your
Brian.
channel.
I'm Brian.
Yeah, Brian.
Hello.
Hi, Stephen.
Yep.
Hi,
Hi,
Stephen.
Stephen.
Is the server up? Does anyone know is the server up? Yep. The
Yes.
server is up. Yep.
Yeah, it looks like I got a low wing, but I also don't see mountains too close, so don't think I'm going to go into a mountain.
Be right back.
Now it's 15 meter. Should I give the JS315 a try?
You could do worse.
Okay, I can blame you for it now, Mr. Brown. A crash.
What a nice set of Ukrainian skins on the flight line.
Yeah.
Saw you there Thursday night, Bruce. What'd you think of that race?
Just like the last race. It all seems to kind of the same. It was interesting, the choice at the beginning to hit the ridge or not hit the ridge.
Yep.
I think Chaplin's is not pushing it. I think he's letting other people lead. It's just guaranteed. There's just no way he's not ripping people up.
Yep, there was a bit of talk on the on Discord as to whether or not he should set up the next one with lower clouds or something else to make it harder. And there was a bit of talk about, make it harder and trip up people new coming in, or just make it slightly harder and still be inclusive to everybody.
Okay.
Well, what's harder? You mean less lift? More complicated route, maybe.
Yep, so I expect they're going to get slightly harder.
I think his big point, Davis's big point was, 4 thermals and you're through the task. So you pick the right 4, you win. You don't pick the right 4, you don't. Or you have to pick 5.
Yep.
He sets it at high variation on purpose, and if you happen to hit 1 or 2 of them really good compared to somebody that hits mediocre ones.
Hi, Josh.
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 Hey, Josh.
Hi, Josh.
Well, you can add more ridge into the game too. So there's a better balance.
Yeah, it seems like they're tending to minimize the ridge lift on their races.
Right, thermal test with obstacles.
Basically, ridge, it'll give you a longer distance, but you can't live on it.
Well, he sets the wind light enough that it won't work unless it's really sharp.
Yep.
I don't know. I've been fine with them. I mean, a little bit, a lack of no ridge. Maybe it's nice if you mixed it up. That would be my only request. Have a little more. It doesn't have to be a ridge race, but I'm not having a problem really like the other guys are. All the variable, whatever, high variability, whatever. 4 thermals, whatever. Doesn't bother me.
Yeah, I found it enjoyable. Nice to have an evening race that has a fair number of people.
Yeah. It just, compared to Tchin Tchin, they've been kind of a little bit boring.
Yeah, they're better than the Team XC stuff that I've been playing around with, though.
Are the US players gaining pilots?
Yeah, we had 27 Thursday night.
Oh, wow, that's nice.
And
Most
we
of the
got
things
one
we've done.
German that is all about getting the time changed so that he doesn't have
Yeah.
to be up at 4 a.m.
Yeah.
Not sure how that works for the U.S. pilots, but
Yeah, Condor had sort of a slow start in the US, but it's very nice you're catching up.
And it sounds like U.S. Soaring magazine is going to be doing a write-up on the server that Davis is hosting.
Oh, that's great.
So hopefully we're forced to spawn a few more servers.
All right, it's open now.
We have 2 cores here. A little dangerous. Either that or it's crazy wide.
So they have a fight like every Thursday?
Tuesdays
Tuesday
and
nights and
Thursdays.
Thursday nights.
So where do one of you guys live? I live in California, so what time would that be?
5 on
I'm
Tuesday, 6 on Thursday. I mean, 4. Yeah, that's right. What I said. 5 on Tuesday, 6 Thursday.
And Bruce is on the West Coast, I believe.
Yep.
I don't know where you are, Bruce. You're not going to be getting into that hurricane, are you?
Portland.
Okay, yeah, so you're yeah.
Now, Seaman, he might see a little rain.
Maybe.
It never rains in California.
It will be
Until the
today.
tropical storm
yeah,
comes.
or tomorrow, I guess. Tomorrow's going to start. Yeah, I've been keeping an eye on that because I'm curious to see. There should be like all like the dry lake beds and stuff should probably all be filled up, and so it's going to be interesting looking.
What was it? First time in 180 years we've had a tropical storm hit California.
It doesn't have to be a tropical storm to do a lot of damage. I mean, half of the town that I live in has been kind of obliterated just by rain, and it's going to rain.
Oh yeah.
And the same this weekend. Tomorrow it's supposed to be a lot of rain as well, so we're all looking forward to that.
Is it still
That's gonna
flooded?
be California's biggest problem, or Southern California's biggest problem. Not going to be the wind as much as it's going to be the amount of water.
Rain and mudslides.
Yeah, that's what we have here, rain and mudslides and flooding. And we have tourists here as well. And there was a thing in the paper today about one of the tourists, and they don't get, I mean, when we were coming back from Stavanger over the mountains, we were getting sort of urgency warnings on the mobile telephone, every half an hour or something. But the tourists who don't have a Norwegian telephone, they don't get this. So that was a bit exciting for them. We kind of woke up the other night with the house flooded, or where the accommodation was.
Yeah, that could be very dangerous for the tourists.
Yeah, they used to be able to track all the mobile telephones in the area, but now with the sort of new data rules, they're not allowed to do that anymore. So they don't know.
I mean, I don't think in the U.S. they have emergency broadcast systems, stuff for on cell phones where it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where your phone's located. If it's just all cell phone towers in the area will just send a message to your all phones. It doesn't really matter. You get carrier or anything like that doesn't matter.
Yeah, that would be a solution, but it didn't happen here anyway. I mean, they used to track who was, how many people were in the county, if you like, from the point of view of dimensioning resources, medical resources, that kind of thing. But they're not allowed to do that anymore. But broadcasting to everybody would be a solution.
air raid sirens.
Yeah. Yeah, that would really scare people because there's a dam and nobody remembers what the signal for the dam burst would be.
We have tornado sirens in Kansas.
Same in Wyoming.
Is that an emergency?
Yeah.
That was Mike's dog telling him his gear was out.
Yeah.
Say what?
It's the dog bark. That's your gear warning.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, this thermal just died.
Yeah, dude.
Okay, so to thermal in this JS, we want to have my top setting at L, right? And try to keep my speed up to 110, right?
It's a good place, not bad.
I managed to leave my gear out.
See, I'm not the only one.
This is still going up, you know. I mean, if you need a bunch of altitude, it's not so great, but if you're already what you need, it just kind of keeps you here. 1.5.
Would be fun to fly the entire task with your gear out to see how many chat messages it can create. And just ignore them.
How to get friends.
People notice things. I was waiting to see how long it would take before people noticed that I had a Norwegian flag on the tailplane again.
Yeah, I did yesterday.
Yeah, that was only the second flight, so it was better than expected.
Just nosing up.
We've got sharp eyes, Tim.
Yeah, I think DB1 saw because he was right below me when that thermal died. We kind of started squishing together, and he was circling like 100 meters below me.
Yeah, did anybody find out what happened to DG yesterday? Did you see? He suddenly disappeared.
No, he crashed. He flew that first leg and just he hit the turn point. I think tried to go to a cloud and couldn't make it and hit a ridge or something.
Yeah, I noticed that when I saw him, he was quite low.
I don't see DGT today. He hasn't been around as much as he was.
Oh man. I was suspicious about this cloud, and yep, it's dying too. I should have went to that one where Brian's at now.
Is there any lift over there, Dennis?
Yeah, there is. It's just, I think it's ridge lift. I'm just messing.
Yeah.
Well, as long as it's going up, I'll just stick with it.
It's like there's a brand new one between me and the start.
Yeah, my tow pilot's taking me
Oh, I see it.
at least part way to it.
Yeah, well, EGT missed it. That's too bad.
There's another new one just to the right of the start sector, just west of it.
Yeah, see it.
What's your altitude, Mike?
About 1770.
Okay. How about you, Dennis?
23.
Okay.
Anything under that cloud over there, John?
Yep. Looks like 4, maybe? I mean, it peaked at 4. Mike flew into it. Yeah, circling may not be quite as good, but it's definitely not bad.
That might be a good starting thermal.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing. The ridge is over this, the lift over this first ridge is kind of dubious, I'm thinking. There's a lot of people on the ground though.
Yeah.
This cloud is not new.
The clouds don't seem to last long either.
Yeah, this cloud's not a young one.
3.2 so far, 3.5.
Yeah, my flying pilot goes in that direction. That's good.
This ridge is just not doing anything, hardly. You're not going to zoom up low to this ridge and just kind of blast over.
Looks like 3 planes left on the ground.
Okay.
Yeah, good luck all.
Good luck.
Cheers, Kurt.
Good luck, everybody.
Good luck to everyone.
Able.
Good luck, Tim. John.
Good luck.
Yeah, good luck.
Tally ho, everyone.
Oh yeah.
I'm to the outside of you, Tim, so you're good to go.
God, sorry, dude. My bad. That was almost not a good collision.
One on left.
Well, you guys just did amazing taking a straight run at this. And just, I don't know.
Yeah, just zoomed over as you said we should.
Yeah, I took some turns and it was really a waste. You guys just did amazing. You made 3 kilometers, 4 kilometers on me.
Yeah, I was concerned I was going to have a midair in that thermal. I just passed right on through.
I almost blew away Gerd. John's catching up. You made good use of your altitude, John, and just blasted straight through. I kind of went in between. I didn't go as high in that thermal.
Well, I didn't go all the way up. I stopped at some point. I looked like I was going to have enough to get over and down to the next rig. Yeah, I want to get on this rig up high enough that I was pushing the top.
Tim is really going, man.
Oh, hi, Rich.
Hi, Mike.
Hi, Bruce. I'm left. Now right.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, there you are. You're really burning, Garrett.
Yeah, I'm up.
You didn't do that thermal, did you? Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
you did. I almost hit you. Boy, that 5 there gave me, was really tempted to turn in that one. I'm worried about what happens at the end of this valley. We're not high enough, I don't think.
That's amazing.
23.
23?
Well, I don't know, Garrett. It doesn't look like you're going to make it. I was worried about this. I just didn't see how we had the altitude to jump into the mountains. Wow, Garrett, I don't know how you did it. Amazing.
Behendigkeit.
Nah, it was hallelujah a little bit.
I saw you do that yesterday, Gerd, when I asked you if you were going to make it over the hill. I saw you're like your signs to kind of go down a little bit and then go up. Up and over.
Yeah, the last part, right?
Oh my gosh.
That was yesterday after we made the first turn and climbed in that thermal. And I asked you if you were going to make it, and you said, yeah. And you did.
Well, if we don't get some lift here soon, we're going to be facing parking tickets. John went high over there. Nice job, John.
I was going to go to the west early.
Yeah. If you can catch that long, continuous valley, that might be really good. Out to the east there?
East, yeah, sorry, east, yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing if you could do that.
Looks like May's behind you, John. Or somebody made May.
It's CTX is behind me, yeah.
CTX is in front of me.
That valley looks really good. Wow, very cool. Out of your way a little bit. Wow.
Oh, yeah, May's behind me too, yes. I couldn't see May. He was below the average behind me.
Yeah, he's going low. He'll probably make it over.
Well, this is a big deviation, though, so it very well may not be worth it.
Well, our speed's not very high here, though. I don't think. At least mine isn't. You got to climb over all this. And
Well, it was always a big climb. I mean, they drew the line straight over the mountain, so what do you expect?
this is going to be a constant fight.
Very interesting. We got multiple paths that people are taking.
Yeah, I like it. I just love it. I think Tim's got his eye on that valley, too.
Yeah.
Every one of these passes is a dangerous-looking parking ticket. You're a little bit low.
The problem is right now I'm going flying 90 degrees off course.
Really nice, Tim.
Thanks.
This is just like a daredevil run. Daring every one of these passes to bite us.
It's a guy, Echo Lima, was following this one guy, and he kind of like, I guess he decided something different because he dove out. But now he's on our path, or sort of our path. And May didn't follow you either, John. He turned off too. He's in front of me now. Unless there's two Mays.
You with me, Dennis?
I'm back here. A little lower than you.
Amazingly, the sink is just about nil over here. Just spin a little bit. There's Rich. Rich, did you go really wide to get this this valley?
I was, the pass you went through, I went to the bit higher ground to the left.
Okay. You're really flying this fast.
I stopped in that thermal, so I've got to try and make up some speed now. Been trying to use the height I got from the thermal to keep some speed on.
Yeah.
that thermal definitely helped.
See, I like this where there's different paths. There's take the thermal or don't take the thermal. I mean, that's really interesting. You don't get that on, the U.S. races. And you were saying we got over 3,000 to go over, John, or Rich?
Near the finish, I think it's somewhere around 3,000. Might be a bit under, but it's high.
It sounds pretty high right now.
On your right, Dennis.
Okay.
I'll probably be coming up under your nose there, Bruce.
I see you.
There, my final glare array. If there was a very large tunnel through the mountains.
I think you're gaining on altitude, Garrett. Your altitude deficit, I think you're gaining on that coming up.
Yeah, we are ahead. I know. Yeah, it's more comfortable.
Grass is always greener. There's always somebody on another ridge that I think they're better than mine.
Uh-oh. I hear somebody. I got you, Brian. Got you on the left. My left. You're right.
Yeah, I pulled hard in on the left side of you, trying to make sure to give you room.
That's okay. Okay. Well, if we know each other are there, well, here's the about 3,000 bits you were talking about, Rich.
No, this ain't the one.
Oh, it's not? Oh, great. Oh, yeah. I guess it looks kind of high on the last part of this leg in the race.
Hey there, Mike.
Hi, Brian.
Sync when you get to where I am.
Oh boy, I'm about 200 meters behind you. You gonna
Before
make
that,
it?
it's okay. Yeah. It was okay up to that point. This is just wild. I mean, there's a lot of skill in trying to do this race correctly. If you're doing it yourself, it'd be a real head scratcher. It's nice to have someone like Tim to kind of blaze a trail.
I haven't seen Tim in a few minutes.
Yeah, well, he's out there. He's way out there now.
Oh, I see him now.
Hi there.
Hi there. You like to backtrack? You got a backtrack?
Yeah, it was too risky to go over there.
Yeah. I slowed that down.
looks like a really good line, Mike. I wish I would have taken that one.
It had a lot of sink.
Oh, it did? Okay. Same here.
Be careful, guys. I think Bruce is trying to up the bet.
No.
This guy May is amazing. I really don't know how he does it. He shot past way lower than me. He just scooted around the ridges and now he's higher than me in the head. How does that guy do that?
I know he's been in front of me. I know I've been in front of him the whole time, kind of stuff. But he's been like, doing the, kind of takes the, seems like he takes the most dangerous path, but he always succeeds.
Oh, how about the sink in here, Mike?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, you shouldn't be in the kitchen for flying.
Man, that was brutal.
That's why I don't use a sink. I use a wash tub. So Richard, looks like he outmaneuvered May that time because he went over the high part and he had to go around.
Yeah, I don't know. He's got a good ridge ahead of him, I think, so maybe he's smart. Yeah, I think maybe he's a smart guy. Because that ridge lines up better with the next one.
So hard to tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to deviate in the valley to the west. No need to go over the highest mountain.
Well, there's the east too, right? There's that gash to the east where you go kind of southeast and then take the valley to the, I don't know. I hate reaching the end with a ton of altitude I don't need.
Yeah.
What a wasted energy. I hope somebody takes that other way. I'd be curious to see how it does.
Which way?
Well, there's a gash that kind of runs southeast, northwest. Has a lake in it. You could take it to the Green Valley. Use all your energy. Well, there's Shappins.
As John says, I'll be your Huckleberry.
I'll be your what?
Huckleberry.
Oh, that's pretty funny.
As in Finn?
I just wonder about it.
I don't know, Rich. May's coming back our way.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think I'll go to Ramadan and then assess from there.
I was thinking about that before we started the flight. Looking at that route.
Maybe going a little bit further southwest and then turn in.
What do you call it, Tim?
Samadan?
See, this is it. You just know, you've been flying this thing for so long, you know the names of these places. I couldn't tell you one blade of grass. I couldn't tell the difference between one blade of grass from another in these mountains.
Well, there's a name on an airport like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the airport's like the Aspen of Europe. That's where Summer is.
Yeah, it's quite famous in Europe.
Oh, yes. We used to go over there every year, right to the month they were shutting down the bobsled.
A long time ago, Magic Mountain had a ride called Sarajevo Bobsled. And I think it only lasted for like a month before they had to shut it down because it didn't work.
For a little more altitude, you could make a straight shot.
Well, look off your left wing there, Bruce.
I don't see anybody.
You should see me. About 7K out. I may be a little bit aft of your wingtip, but
You sure you got the right guy?
well, I see you about 6K to the right of my nose.
Oh,
and I'm going right over top.
You must be about my, 8 o'clock?
7 or 8 o'clock, yeah.
Okay, I see a blue plane there. This is going to be pretty risky. Are you going to go the way I'm going?
I'm taking the upper ridge. I'm just a little bit east of the blue line.
Oh, sorry again.
Yeah,
Sorry, good.
I go backwards highest pass and came installed.
think I'm gonna follow Rich.
Oh my God. There's some mountains in front of me. They must be 4,000.
Yeah, that's what I just realized.
Yeah.
This could have been a mistake.
That's why I went to the west.
Huge mistake.
Cut back, Bruce.
Oh no. Committed.
Ooh. That was bad.
This is just so interesting. Well, Rich, this is that route that I talked about. I was hoping somebody would take, and I ended up taking it along with you.
The one with the lakes in.
Yeah, that's the one I was talking about earlier. I was really hoping somebody would try. We got Brian over there too. He's a little bit off to the east. He's doing it the hard way, I think.
I don't see an easy way.
Well, maybe the west way. But even at the 3K, it looks a little bit sketchy.
This way's a piece of cake. It's just a little long. Are you over here too, John?
Yeah, I'm 13 kilometers in front of Rich.
Oh, John.
So funny we ended up in this valley.
It's an easy route, but it's killing our speed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Well, I was in trouble anyway.
I think we could have kept following Tim, Bruce. The ridge was working well.
Yeah.
It did go a long way to the west, but this one cut back to the east.
Yeah. I don't know. I saw those ridges ahead of me and said, oh man, I can do that. I can do that. Yeah, but I wasn't looking behind them. It's a freaking mountain range.
Yeah, that's what I missed. I figured those ridges were nice and harsh, and they'd get me right up and over with no real loss of speed.
Yeah.
But then, what's the name of this mountain that got in our way?
Yeah. Gulp. God. Yeah, not following Tim is usually a very bad move.
Oops. Yep. I can see Tim now.
Yeah, it's certainly easy route, but it's cost a lot of speed.
Tim.
Congrats, Tim.
Yes, Tim.
But there's
Well
a certain
done.
amount of enjoyment for finding your own route as well.
Yeah, I mean, he picked it.
Oh, shoot. Flutter.
Brought Flutter away, huh?
Hi, Bram. Thank you. Yeah, I think it will only be second place, but let's see. It's close.
There's DC1.
Yeah, he might beat me. 1.5 minutes.
Did Chapin's take your
7 kilometers. Oh, wow. It's going to be very close.
Did he take the way you went, Tim?
Oh, I'm not sure. I just
I
looked
think
at.
he did, yeah.
I just
He went a
looked.
little bit to the right on west on that first major ridge.
Yeah, I looked ahead. I didn't watch for him.
Well, Rick, the joy of altitude was able to cut the corner and fly in sync.
Yeah, I came across here because the sink was too strong over there for me.
Yeah, I was surprised you did that, Brian, but you seem to be doing it. Okay. What's your
Well,
altitude?
looking at the Como map, I was able to nugget out that yes, I would have the altitude even with the sink to get there.
That was close. 8 seconds.
Wow.
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 Try to
Wind's
tell-
changed direction.
Oh, yeah. So try to tell me that guy is not going slow on Tuesdays and Thursdays so other people can win. There's no way he's not doing that.
This was a ridge test. This was not a thermal test.
I think he's doing his level best on Tuesdays and Thursdays. He's
Really?
just, he may not be starting at the same time. He may be holding back on the start to let other people pathfind, but I think he's doing his best.
Okay.
Congrats, John.
Thanks.
Thanks, John.
Congrats, John.
Congrats.
Yeah, Rich, like you said, that was the easy way to go, but it was the slow way.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
Live and learn.
Learn and live.
H&B's gonna be pretty fast too, unless he gets a perfect ticket.
Would have been interesting to see DGT do this one.
Yeah.
That's Brian.
That's Brian.
That's Brian.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Congrats.
Pretty good corner cutting there, Brian.
Thank you. Is that CTX coming over the top there?
Mm-hmm.
An Aventus, no less. Congrats.
Congrats, Rich.
That's Richard.
Congrats.
Congrats, Richard.
Thanks, guys.
You got plenty of height. Don't want to flutter.
Congrats, Mike.
That's Mike.
Congrats, Mike.
Congrats, Mike.
Congrats, Mike.
Thank you.
Now, who is that, man? That scared the hell out of me.
Congrats, Dennis.
Sorry.
Congrats.
Dennis.
Congrats.
Congrats, Bruce.
Congrats, Bruce.
Congrats, Bruce.
Congrats, Bruce.
I don't think I've ever seen a golf course this close to an airport.
Yeah, Bangkok, I think. That's a similar.
Here in Cheyenne, there's a golf course right across the street from the end of the runway.
Oh,
There's a lot of private 5,000, 6,000, or 2,000 meter long runways that are golf courses. Kissimmee, Florida, you land and there's taxiways into the golf course.
Right.
Congrats.
congrats.
Well done, Richard.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well done.
Tack, tack.
Oh, it's actually open hangar we were parking.
Yeah. An open hangar with obstacles.
Well, no, the other one is the plane's not in front of it. The one with the red doors.
One thing about trying to drive the V&E, you can't look out the window kind of stuff. You got to make sure you don't go past it too much. You can't, no sightseeing. You got to just glue your eyes onto that red line.
I was going to try to hold speed to get into a hangar, but I saw the doors, but I didn't realize that the opening was in the middle there. Oh well.
Congrats, Stephen.
Congrats.
Congrats, Stephen.
Congrats.
Congrats.
Oh, here comes Bruce.
Yeah, interesting.
Very nice.
The difference in time between the east and west routes to the finish.
Nice parking.
Yeah, man.
I'm curious to see what the distance I flew was on, because Condor Club will show that.
Good time, Stephen.
Yeah, thanks. I think a couple other people will push me down here.
It's not going to work.
That's not gonna work either. Or
No.
maybe? Well,
May thinks you rocked him.
yeah. Nice.
See you on it, guys. All next time.
See you,
See
Dennis.
you.
See you, Dennis.
Yeah, see you.
See this.
Okay, see
Yeah.
you, Dennis. Have a good evening.
User
I'll
Looks
say,
disconnected
like
from your channel.
F1's holding a pretty good pace, but we'll see if he can hold it all the way.
Not yet, just an hallelujah moment.
Be right back.
All these freaking power towers right in front of the runway.
Yeah, well, 10 kilometers in 1 minute. It's not going to happen. He needs a ground speed of 600 kilometers per hour.
Who?
F1.
Oh, yeah.
True.
Oh, there he is. Yeah, iPhone's new now.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to look at the flight tracks. Those of us that cut through that valley to the east, and those that carried on down that valley to the west of the blue line and come over.
Yeah, but I'm not blowing mine now.
And we know that's a bad story for us. Congrats, Josh.
Congrats, Josh.
Yeah,
Congrats,
congrats.
Thank you. What?
Didn't take the DG today, huh, John?
No. Yeah, the task distance is 172, and I flew 203.
Oh, I see you finished. Congrats, Josh.
Yeah, gosh.
Yeah, thank you.
It was actually worse, John. I ended up flying 208.
User in your channel timed out.
Yeah, 183 for me.
User entered your channel.
Yeah, you
That was
definitely
odd.
picked the best route, Tim. I should have stuck with you instead of trying to do my own thing going off to the east.
Yeah, but sometimes it's not a good idea to follow me.
I wasn't so much following you, it was just it was a decision of where to cut across, and you made a better choice than I did.
Yeah, I stayed a little longer on the western ridge.
Miners quit. Oh no, he made it. Good. He made it. Nice job, Tim. I mean, you had some pretty stiff competition. Good job.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Bruce.
Wish DGT was here today. It would have been really cool.
Not his style, though, is it? He couldn't fly fast and low.
Who?
DGT, he likes to fly fast and low, doesn't he? And it's the sort of conditions for that.
He figures it out, though. He's very adaptable. I mean, he figures out if he's got to go higher, he goes higher.
Yeah.
Picking his way through mountains is what he does.
Never count him out.
Nope.
Even if he's low.
That was very impressive, John, looking at the flight tracks on how far to the east you went, and we're still able to maintain speed.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was just one little high spot. It was like 25 or something that I had to go over.
It's really cool you did your own thing. We had a lot of Matson clones today.
Well, I'm going to get off of here and head for Laramie. Everybody have a great afternoon and evening. We'll see you all tomorrow.
Thanks, Mike.
All right.
Same
See you
to
later.
you.
Bye.
Cheers, Mike. Have a good day, mate.
See you, Mike.
Enjoy your trip.
Will do.
User disconnected from your channel.
I am heading off as well, so we will see you guys tomorrow.
Cheers, Brian. See you later, mate.
Bye, guys. I'm going to.
See you, Brian.
User disconnected.
Yeah,
User
bye,
disconnected
everybody.
from your
See you.
channel.
See you, Tim, and well done, mate. Good race.
Thanks.
You did well.
Disconnected.